Oh, it's been amazing looking at all the cases. There's really great work being done in the region by marketers and our agency partners and tech and media throughout the region. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been quite informative. I am very positively surprised by how many cause-oriented cases we've seen with marketers more using their voice as a force for good, and also how tech is coming across consistently, no matter which category we're judging, but also just seeing the companies and marketers refer to or use tech partners to bring to life the strategies and the communication and the media. It's just, I think, quite telling of the times that we're living in and the transformation that the industry is suffering.
I think we have very constructive communication, right? Not all of us agree on everything, but I think that as an industry, we're facing similar challenges, and we're seeing how the other folks that are not in the room are facing those. Yes, we're not all going to agree, but I don't think there's been a vote that I wouldn't have, wouldn't have been happy with, somebody that got a gold that, I would have voted for a bronze, but they're all kind of in the same range of places where I would have gone. So on voting.
I think we've seen great work, and I think whereas that is true in terms of how this is never a boring region, right, to be in. But when you see the work that's coming out and how marketers are resorting to very creative, tools or resources to deal with that, with what Latin America is all about, which is constant change. Then you see that come to life in fantastic cases and uses of new technology again, or just simply crafting the communication strategies in a different way to either insert brands in conversations that are going on as a result of that ever-changing atmosphere, or simply finding, just constructive and funny ways to engage with consumers that are also, living through this ever-changing atmosphere. So it's been just fantastic and very inspiring to watch that happen.
Yeah. And on that, I think that there's also, it showcases the talent that there is in the region. It's not just about the challenging circumstances, but it's how you approach it. And really what Alejandro has been saying, the innovation that comes out of the region, it's kind of born out of the necessity that we have and the challenges that we have, but it really showcases the real talent that is in the region.
Yeah, I think we've spent the time that is both right and fair to be able to reward the best cases, but I think we've also found already just half day into it our own pace of work, where we can both hear each other out, leverage on the diversity of backgrounds sitting in the room, and also be effective at, I think, handing out the awards for the fantastic work that has been going on over the past year in the region.
I haven't seen a P&G case yet, and I know that, I used to be part of the family, so I know that there's a lot of great work. I've seen it as well. That's kind of the big surprise, but really I think that there's just a lot of work, and it all depends on if the people actually had time to submit, right?
Look, I think Latin America has always been seen as a fertile ground for innovation, and I think Rafa was explaining that out of just that ever-changing landscape, then being resourceful is at the heart of what Latin America is all about. So I think that drives, yes, innovation, and I think that also drives the fact that in whatever areas we are not necessarily leading the world, say for instance in tech, the adoption or the time it is taking the region to bridge that gap is happening faster than it would have happened in other regions. So I think that's a good balance of acknowledging some spaces where we're not necessarily leading, we're really stepping up stepping down on the gas pedal to get there faster, and in other parts where we've been traditionally known for being innovative, then continue that journey and keep pushing that. And keep building or maintaining that equity that the region has in the media, in the global media space.